I have a question, Julia.
Yes.
What's your favorite memory with me?
With you?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Let me think. Because we have quite a bit of memories.
That's right.
Like an easy one would be our trip to Germany.
Really?
There is like a core memory that I have after my subathon.
A core memory?
Yeah.
Which one?
Can I tell them?
I guess.
Okay, so chat. I have a core memory from after the subathon. So if you guys didn't know, me and Josh lost a bunch of weight. We lost a bunch of weight kind of like out of nowhere. So when we were drinking, like obviously we got wasted really, really, really quickly. Either way, I remember coming back and we went back to the OTK house. And okay, I don't know if this is a bad time to tell my story because the bit rate's like crashing and dying. I don't know if they're still here.
Keeps having perfect timings.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna tell my story. Hopefully guys don't F out. But we come back and I remember we all decided to get in the pool and I was like still in my dress and you were still dressed up and then we jumped off of the...
Oh, we jumped into the water.
Yeah, we jumped off together into the little, into the pool from the hot tub.
Oh yeah, you didn't believe me that I would jump if you jumped.
Yeah, I didn't believe that you would jump if I jumped. And you promised me and then we jumped at the same time.
Wow.
And then I remember we drank all of Dean's tequila. Like we got some of his bottles and we drank all of Dean's tequila.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
Yeah, well, it's okay. And then I'll never forget, like, going back into, can I call it my room? The subathon room. I ended up sleeping on the subathon bed and randomly I woke up because I was so confused because I'd gotten so drunk. I woke up so confused and Arthur had gotten a dozen Dunkin' Donuts and wrote a note and left it there with a bunch of Powerades. So I woke up at 5 in the morning to puke, and on the end of my bed was a box of Dunkin' Donuts that I wanted with Powerades and a note. Yeah, and Arthur was gone. He went, yeah.
Wow, as I'm listening, that sounds like a really sus story.
Does it? Does it sound like a sus story? Yeah. I think it was so wholesome. I think that was such a sweet. I think that was like on October, because we were done with the subathon October 3rd. That was like October 3rd, October 4th. I think that was that was the first memory that popped up that I was like, oh, that was very sweet.
No, it was a really fun day.
Yeah, and then we watched UFC the next day.
Oh yeah.
And it was the first time that Arthur watched UFC, and I think Jiri, I'd like to unofficially announce Jiri as Arthur's favorite UFC fighter. The one we were talking about how he has to be a little bit autistic.
Wow.
He's such a good fighter. He's such a quirky guy. He likes to lock himself up in the forest and meditate for his UFC fights. Anyways.
Oh my God, that actually reminds me. You know what made me realize that I think you like me? So after the subathon day, right? We like jump into the pool, then still like hung out and stuff. And we're like literally like chill hanging, just like talking. But then I went for the food and I saw you like fell asleep by the time that I came back. I left you like the note with the food, like the Krispy Kreme donuts. You kept the note. I saw that you put it in your luggage because your luggage was open. I don't know if I was supposed to see it, but I was like, wait a second. That's like such a random...
Arthur is a conspiracy theorist and he thinks that he was supposed to see it. No, he was just snooping in my luggage.
No, it wasn't. No, it was literally, your luggage was on your bed open. And the note was like openly visible, but also tucked in very carefully. But don't get me wrong, it was a note, but it wasn't like a, it's like if it's a gift, like if there's a gift, I understand when you put it in your luggage, but it was a note.
Yeah, but it was just really nice. It was really nice.
Thank you.
I think I have a picture of it.
Oh, you do?
I'm almost positive I do. Hold on, chat. Let me see if I can find it. That was in October. I'm almost positive. October 2025. Let me see. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of photos. Oh wait, let me scroll up. I'm getting closer, I can feel it. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Okay, I'll show chat. It says, you fell asleep before the donuts got here and it felt wrong to wake you up or eat them without you, smiley face. And then you drew a donut.
That's right.
See, and it's at the end of my bed.
Any spelling mistakes?
I don't think so. Yeah, that was very nice. And then a bunch of Powerades by my...
That's right.
by my, whatever it's called. So, and I took a picture. It was very sweet. Especially when I woke up all drunk, like all confused about what was going on. Because I think the last thing I remember is I was talking to you. And then I just fell asleep.
Yeah. Like
I woke up, the lights were off, it was dark, you were gone. I was like, where am I?
Yeah, because when I went up to get the food and I went back down, you like fell asleep. So obviously I don't know. I don't remember if I threw a blanket on you or if you were under a blanket. I don't remember. But I do remember just like seeing you sleeping. So I was like, hey, let me put it down, write the note, turn the lights off, kind of close the door.
Yeah.